Hello lovely friends, here's a sneak peek of today's Valentine's coasters. It's Valentine's Day. Thank you so much to my subscribers, my lovely members. I really appreciate you. So today Aishu from Aishu's Crafty Kids Club has put together a beautiful 2-day collab. Look at these beautiful artists and friends. I'm so honoured to do these collabs with my lovely friends in this art community. I really appreciate them all. Here's the colour palette for today, and I'm going to dive straight in with my midnight blue base. Oh my goodness, these 4 coasters were just an absolute surprise to me how they came out. And you might think I say that quite a lot, but if you look at how it's layered and what I add, I'm going to tell you some hints and tips and give you a few secrets as we go along. First of all, I just want to say that if you haven't seen the previous day's artists, I'm going to put a playlist in my description and in my comments below. So please do check it out. There's some amazing creations and I'm just in awe of the talent. So we start today with pink. I thought pink and red would be the most dominant colours today for Valentine's. Now this red, I don't put too much on because it's quite a bossy red, but it's a beautiful red. Oh my goodness, I love it. It's called Bordeaux Red by Arteza. So I'm going really quickly with it, but I'll show you as we go along the colours. I'll talk about them a bit more so you can get a sense of how I'm layering it. So if you notice how I layer, there's no white in this, but I use a little bit of white in the cell activator. The cell activator here is Australian Floetrol mixed with Amsterdam titanium white. So it's 3 parts Australian Floetrol, 1 part Amsterdam titanium white. And this is the same with the black. 3 parts Australian Floetrol, 1 part oxide black. So it's the Amsterdam paints that I use for the cell activator. And I've used other Amsterdam paints, but I always come back to the black and white because I find them most effective. Now then, as I've been swiping, I thought, oh, I want some more pink and red to make it more Valentine's-like, and a tiny bit of gold. And then, oh my goodness, I just loved it then. So I'm doing a bit more, a swipe with the black and a swipe with the white, and I'm just going with whatever I intuitively I want to do. It's an experiment, as you know, every time I do these things. And so I don't know how it's going to turn out. All I know is that I'm going for more of one colour or another. So if it doesn't come through with the layering straight away, I do add a bit more. But don't forget with coasters, you have to add enough paint to allow it to flow. But when you add just a touch too much, a lot of the pattern falls off. So that was number 1. This is number 2. So again, we start with midnight blue base. And this was mixed up a few days ago, so it's had time to settle, and most of the air bubbles have gone, although I do use my heat gun, which is my favourite now. It's one that you plug into the socket. And I have to, because it's so strong, you have to use it from quite a distance away to pop any air bubbles. Now then, one of the secrets in here today, as you watch the layering, is in 2 of the paints I have added 1 drop of Pebeo silicone oil. Now that is my little secret at the moment to create the effects that I am on some of my paintings. So it's 1 drop of Pebeo silicone oil in 2 of the paints. You can put 1 in all of the paints if you like. But because I'm using Australian Floetrol, and I'm only using a tiny amount, that's the thing, it's very expensive. But when you do invest in some, it lasts you a long time. So if you're doing fluid art over a long period of time, do invest in it if you can. I didn't have any for about a year or so. I was trying other things. And I was very blessed to have a gift of Australian Floetrol the second time, and the first time I ordered it from abroad. I tried to get it in the UK on eBay and other places, but it wasn't the genuine stuff. It was very watered down, and this is the genuine stuff. And my wonderful friend Colin sent me some from Australia. He was so naughty, and I was so grateful to receive it. Thank you so much, my lovely friend Colin. So today it's Valentine's Day, and I just wanted to wish you all the love in the world, all the good vibes. So when you wake up in the morning around Valentine's Day, what do you feel like? Do you feel good? Do you look up at the stars, or do you look down to the ground? It's interesting, isn't it? Because it depends how you view Valentine's Day. I'm a bit of a romantic, and ever since a young girl, I've always loved receiving flowers and giving flowers, or just doing something nice for someone on that day. So I love cooking for my hubby, and he loves cooking for me. And I remember years ago when people used to give each other cards and secret cards and to say you're the Valentine. It's so funny. It's so much fun. But it's also, love can take so many different forms. You know, there's friendship love, there's obviously your partner love, there's family love, there's love for a child, there's love for your dog, there's love for your pets, there's love for nature, and it's all about feeling good and connected. So that's what I wish for you today, a feeling of connection in whatever you do. Whether you want to go for a walk in nature, whether you want to do something kind for someone today, whatever it is. That's one of the things I love about art. It brings out these thoughts and these creative ways of being. So thank you so much for being here today. I am really enjoying these coasters, and I hope you're enjoying how I'm doing it. If you've got any questions about it, please do ask. And